Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we are filming from home today. I'm going to do my best to show you how to take a 4-figure grid reference and more useful a 6-figure grid reference. I'm going to try and do it nice and slow, and I'll teach you some little tricks on the side as well, obviously, as I do. So I'm going to start off by looking at the map before we look at the compass. So store in your map, okay guys? You can buy these from any outdoor store, like Go Outdoors, Blacks, whatever. I'm talking about here in Great Britain. Or, just as good guys, Ziploc bag. Just as good as them if you're on a budget. There's nothing wrong with them at all. So here's one of my maps, okay? And what I want to point out here, guys, is that there, OL. So that's your national grid number, okay? So OL. So that will go in front of all your grid references. That's, let me show you on the back here. So that's a unique square, which is 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer on the map. So this map is OL, so it's that area there. As I said again, guys, those letters OL will go in front of your grid reference. So I've been to the library, guys, and printed some paperwork off to show you. So as you can see, each square grid reference has their own letters. So look out for that when you purchase your map, okay? So your map there, look, is made up of these squares, okay? The 1 kilometer across. Okay, if you go that way diagonally, that's 1.5 kilometers. So these numbers here you see on your map, okay, these ones going across are called the eastings, and these ones going up the side are called northings. So when you're reading out the 6-figure grid reference or a 4, you start with the east, finish with the north. There's a well-known phrase, you all know it, or you've probably heard of it: along the corridor and up the stairs. Try and remember that, guys, right? Along the corridor, so that's the first one you read out, and up the stairs. So if you were doing a 4-figure grid reference, guys, you just need that area there, right? So for instance, obviously we read the first as eastings and then the northings, okay? So just say, for example, now we was gonna, let's have a look here. Let's go to the reservoir. Okay, so we wanted to get there, okay? So the first one you read off was, and you always go to the bottom left hand corner, okay? So the eastern start is 02. Okay? And then we go to the northerns. That's on line 19. So the 4-figure grid reference that would be 0219. And also you'd put your OL in front, so it'd be OL 0219. We've got that. That's pretty straightforward in a 4-figure grid reference. So that square then, guys, if you want to give a 6-figure grid reference, okay, you'd break it down like this. So you'd break it down into segments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Same on the side, 10 segments. So this is how you would get your 6-figure grid reference. So that square there would go into, 1 second. So see that square there? So you'd put a grid in there like that. So an easy way of breaking down that smaller grid to go inside the square is to use your compass, and on your compass you'll have romas. Okay, there's romas on there, look. So what you do is, depending on the map you've got, okay, so I've got one in 25,000, so I'll use that Roma there. If you're using one in 50,000, you use that Roma there. So we're going to use this car park here, okay. So if you want to get a 6-figure grid reference for this car park, okay, this is what you would do. So the first thing we do, we're going to get the east ends, okay, along the corridor, and use the bottom left hand corner of that square. Okay, so we go to the east ends, they're all marked all the way down. So this is 15, okay, so on my pad, OL 15. Then we go to the north ends, that's there, okay, that's 17. So we put the 17 there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use our Roma on a compass to get the other numbers. So using my compass now and using the Roma, you place the corner on the edge of the box and you come across, and there's a car park, so it's on number 4. Okay, so it's 154. Got it? So the first coordinates are 154. Okay, then you come to the north ends, come to the square again, put the corner, and it's 9, 179. So 6-figure grid reference is OL 154 179. And that's a much more precise coordinate to give. So the car park there is on OL map, okay, and the coordinates are 154 179. In time, guys, you wouldn't even need to use your compass, okay. You'll sort of work it out in your head. You'd work out 10 by 10 squares, okay. But as it says on here, along the corridor and up the stairs. Try and remember that, guys, right? So your east ends first, then your north ends. So it's worth pointing out, guys, on the bottom of your map, okay, you get a scale. So it says there, this is a 1 in 25,000 map, okay. So each square there now, right, is 2.5 inches, okay. So that equals on this map as 1 mile, okay. So 1 square is a mile. So if you need to write on your maps, guys, okay, use a pencil. And the reason we use a pencil is you can erase it, okay. So that's why you use a pencil. And of course it's not going to run out of ink. So always carry a pencil along with your pack, okay. I also carry a protractor for the straight lines, okay. And so when I'm taking my map out, guys, I keep writing in the rain notepad. It's waterproof, by the way. Plenty of pens and pencils, and then an extra notepad, and of course my protractor's in there, okay. So that's what I carry around when I'm taking my map out. So when you're using a compass, guys, okay, just make sure you're not reading it with anything metal, okay. Like I've got a watch on here now, okay, with a metal clasp there, so that would affect the readings. So that would come off, see. So nothing metal. I have seen people, guys, and believe it or not, at the bottom of Pen y Fan, putting a compass on a map on the bonnet of the car. Go figure, guys, go figure. So going forward with this playlist, guys, okay, We'll just move along nice and slowly, okay? I won't do them too often, not to give you brain fog, but I'll do a little bit when I can, okay? But there is a video up now already, how to make piercing beads, okay? Easy project, bit of fun as well. You can even get the kids involved. So as you can see, guys, it's a lot more accurate to use a 6-figure grid reference. So that would take you down to within 100 meters of your mark. See, you can do 8-figure grid references and even 10 grid references. They're great for things like geocaching, okay, but we don't need to go that deep with it, okay? The military do use the 8-figure. But I hope that helps some of you guys. Any questions, put them down below. And thanks for watching again, guys. Let me know about this sort of video if you're interested, okay? If you'd like me to continue. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one. Out.